Now, this one here, what we call a Barnarr. Barnarr tree, yeah, you got some fruit up top there, but I'll pull some fruit down after, you can have a look. And what's this for? We use it for all the medicine. Yeah, when you have a big cut, the bark of this, very strong when you boil it. Heals a big cut, pulls all the meat and everything together with this bark. But I'll just trim this bark off first and you can have a look. This way we easily sit down. And I just take a piece off. Very red. Now when I take the bark off, you can see the pure red color in there. That's a part of the very strong medicine. Now you can see how that red color come off. Pure red, see, I'll just trim them off. See how when you get them out, that's the roll of medicine in the wood. See the red bit there. And I'll get them off like this. And I'll cut some more. See how red is it? That's beautiful red medicine. That's the best medicine in the country when you have a very big cut from anything. Even if you fall off the cliff or you got a big bad cut in your feet, or you might have fell off in the sharp stick and have a big hole in your body and your leg, whatever. This is the best medicine ever seen. Just for someone who's struggling to move around because the leg all swelled and everything. And then what is to do? Go down and get the bark off this, make a fire and then crush it all up like this. And when I used to crush it up like this, and when I crush it up, because make it more soft, easy to boil quick. You know, when it was nice and soft, you'll see the water just come out all red. It come out really red. The water will be red, and then I used to base it to where the cuts were, and this sort of took all the pain away from his cut where he had. You know, you can put it in like this. Didn't take long to cure that big cut. Overnight he sort of pull all the meats together, I think, when you base it. Then he must have had a very big pain. Probably 15 minutes, the whole pain will go away. Because this will burn the pain, the sore, you know. Then take the pain away and he'd be feeling real good. Even if he had a feet swollen up, you know, in another word you call it like a high blood pressure going up. But this one will release all the joints and all the, what we call a string in Aboriginal way, but all the sinew, sinew, and all the muscle, all the blood circulation, and all them, you know. And then he'll bring it back to normal. And then if you went to sleep overnight, you wake up next morning, you didn't hear any sound of him from groaning or twisting a lot like we was before. And this one will sort of bring him back. And he'd have a decent sleep. And he wake up next morning, he can eat good breakfast before then, when he had the pain and everything, he couldn't eat at all. In the past, where Aboriginal had a lot of initiation, a lot of tribal mark, And after the cut, they use the water of this too, to stop them from getting pain and itchy, and then they get healed up proper way. That's from Barnarr bark now. And over this, see? And I'll get that fruit there. But we can't eat that fruit because it's so brackets, because it's a medicine. It's sort of strong, to eat. But all emu can eat that, He can eat that all apple because that's part of their fruit. But for us, we can't eat him. But when we kill an emu to eat, because he's already eating this stuff here, the meat itself has a lot of fertilizer, I think, from this emu apple. We can eat that, and that's putting the medicine in our body too. Also when we eat the whole emu, And that's what we're working together with the emu apple. Then I'll get that little nut there, and then you can have a look when I open her up here, I'll just open up one now and have a look. That's a really medicine, not the green one. They got very good, strong medicine. But if you boil it in the water, it's different in a different pot, this little green one. This little green one, we used to boil it separate. It was good for boil. You had a bad boil in your knee or your hip or wherever you're at. Then you can go ahead and base it with this one, with the red one. And when you base it with that, and that was really number one. That's the best medicine for the big cuts and boil. This Barnarr here, Us in the bush, we can have a cut. We come look around. We find the trees, and we can get it to fix it out. No need to go down to the hospital. If you're close to the hospital, yes, go to the hospital. But here in the bush, we can come up and get this. See? We come to get Barnarr, and that's it there.